Super Pook, the best woman commentator.
Hello YouTube, this is Super Pook and I still have no friends. None, not a one. I got nothing. Just a stupid tiger face and a hilarious comedy British accent. First of all, this is from Battlefield 3. It's Gunmaster. If you don't play Battlefield 3, Gunmaster has the same rough principles as a gun game in the CODs, except you have to get 2 kills with every gun. The second to last is a grenade kill from a grenade launcher, and then the final kill is a knife kill. Also, you're split into 2 teams, so you can only kill like half the players. You don't have like one team wins, you still have one overall winner. So there's a lot of really bad aiming and stuff going on in this gameplay, so really do enjoy that. I've cut out the boring running around bits, but I haven't cut out the kills or my deaths. For me at the moment, playing Black Ops is a bit tricky. I don't have a superb connection, and I find that if I play during the day it's okay, but I get chucked in with a lot of French and German people sometimes, which is a bit random with the old connections. The 3 bars, the 4 bars, the who knows what bars. There's no numerical ping, so who knows? Who knows? And David Vonderhaar says if we have a numerical ping, then we'll only get confused because we're not qualified to understand numbers, I think was his reason. I'm not sure. It was something to do with if we have a numerical ping, then we'll just use that as ammunition to judge the game on an ill-founded kind of sense of knowledge, because we won't really understand it. And so we'll kind of go off yelling at him, and he might cry, I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, away from that. So yes, hopefully I'll have Blackmagic Intensity Pro arriving in the post soon, which is my Christmas present, and I will be able to start streaming. Not majorly streaming, because I'm not a pro. You know, I just might do an hour a week every so often, just see how it goes, just for fun. I'm just a strange English lady. There's lots of strange English ladies though, to be honest. My mum's one for a start. Maybe my mum should stream. Just mum on Minesweeper or Solitaire. Or I could just film her doing the cryptic crossword in The Guardian every Saturday, and I could stream that. If anyone's up for that, let me know. Well, Christmas is coming, and I wanted to take a little moment to remind everyone that Christmas can be really, really hard for some people. It's more difficult for me this year than it has been previously, because last year, just before Christmas, my pop, who is my granddad, or who was my granddad, he died in hospital, and he was my hero. He was absolutely amazing. He's a former RAF fella. He used to he was in the Lancasters in World War II, who did the bombing raids over Germany, and they were incredibly brave. I think only 1 in 3 crew members of the Lancasters would survive. They would go out in pitch black in terrible conditions, incredibly dangerous missions, and they were heroes. But because they were running bombing raids, they were not allowed to receive medals at the end of the war, even though they were heroes. Anyway, he was amazing, amazing man. He was awesome. He was so funny and so smart and amazing and kind, so kind. He had really, really twinkly eyes. He was really, really tall, 6 foot something, and really big. And he used to love teasing you, winding you up, and then finally giving you a smile so that you knew he was only joking. And he's been a huge influence on my life, because he was obviously a huge influence on my mum, because he was my mum's dad, and so he was a huge influence on me as well. I spent a lot of my life with him. He was awesome. He's just amazing, a proper hero. I know it might be hard for some other people for kind of similar reasons, but what I want to say is last year when I was at my pop's funeral, and I really hate funerals, I hate coffins, I can't stand that's horrible. But it was the most beautiful thing because we all talked about how much we loved him, and while we were talking, all you could do was smile, thinking about how amazing he was and about the influence he had on the world. And the thing that really helped me was thinking about the huge effect that people like my pop and people that you might have loved and lost have had on the world. Think about that huge effect they've had every time they've smiled at someone, every time they've held the door for someone, they've gone out of their way to help a stranger, the way they've raised their children, and that spreads. And it is horrible to think of all the things he's missing, because I would want him around, but people can't go on forever. Nothing can go on forever. You've just got to remember all the wonderful things that they leave behind when they go. God, if people were forever, we wouldn't appreciate them anyway, would we? Yeah, so this Christmas, if you're missing someone, just remember all the wonderful things, even all the little things that they did in their life that have made the world a better place, and just try and carry that on yourself. When you think of them, smile, pass that love on, pass that happiness on. I know this turned into quite a serious commentary, but hey, I didn't cry, which was awesome. I've just got that horrible achy throat you get when you're trying not to cry. Yay! But that is partly because whenever I think of my pop, I can't help but smile, because he was the awesomest of awesomes ever. And though I'm going to miss him, I'm always going to be proud of him. And I got a lot of time knowing him, which makes me a lucky lady. So I want you all to have a stupidly Merry Christmas. Have fun. Embrace life. Because it is not forever, and these people who spend all their lives hunting after money instead of enjoying life, it doesn't matter. You can hunt after money all you like, you can be really, really rich and have lots of great stuff, but you're still going to pop your clogs at the end of it, eh? The important thing is the people, it's the love, it's making people happy, it's having people care about you, it's having people when you go who will miss you. Oh my god, I'm essentially telling the story of A Christmas Carol. But it's true, it's entirely true, and that's why it's one of my favourite stories. The important thing is the effect you have on the world is not how much stuff you have. It doesn't matter. You're going to die, who cares? Enjoy your life. Have fun, spread cheer. Love the people you can love. And if you ever feel lost and lonely, a really strange but helpful little trick, if you can, remember that essentially we are all these bags of flesh and bones with a lot of electrical energy pulsing around us. If you close your eyes and you picture all these beams of energy soaring out of everyone's body who you miss and who are far away, you connect that big beam of light so it's arcing up through the sky. It's coming down through your ceiling, right into your head. There you go. Imagine these big beams of light spreading out all around the country of all the people that you care about and that care about you. And you imagine that lighting up the whole of that dark night sky. And that's the best way I can explain how important it is to care about the people, not about the stuff at Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.